At my shop, family comes first and money comes second, depending on who you ask. But the best part, you never know what's going to come through that door. This is Pawn Stars. How's it going?
What's up?
Got a powerful, unique staff here.
All right. Whoa. I mean, this is definitely some money right here.
I really want to make, a few divine gems, something on this. I mean, this thing's pretty unique from what I was told. It was limited time.
And the things I had to trade for it, it better be one of a kind.
1 week later.
Freaking devs. Hey guys, how's it going? Darshigong here. Gaming on the dark side. GOTDS got this. Coming at you with this weekend's video. Dawn of Titan's latest event. We've got ourselves Thor. I think this would technically be 3.0. Yeah, we got the big boy right here, man, carrying Mjolnir, coming on out. Finish Plus event this weekend. Hey, I called it in my prediction video. It was one of my predictions. I thought Thor was coming. Told you guys. Now, before we get into the video, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Definitely share this video, and if I earn it, hit that subscribe button. Thanks. Alright, so the Alliance War Giants Banes, Thor's Finish Plus, guys. It starts today, June 24th. It'll go all the way through Monday, June 28th. Thor, the Slayer of Giants, returns to the Shattered Kingdoms with a prestige update that further boosts his mastery of lightning spells. Interesting. We're going to jump right into this video and go over Thor's skills. Now, skill number 1, you're going to get 200% Titan and Troop lightning damage, 40% base Titan health, and 50% base Storm Maiden damage. That second skill is going to bring you guys 180% Titan and Troop health, 44% Titan and Troop critical, and you're going to get 5 Lightning Storm spells at the beginning of your fight. The third skill, you're going to get 180% Titan and Troop lightning damage, another 150% Titan and Troop armor, and 300% all lightning spell damage. So lightning storm spells and the lightning spell itself. Then you're also going to get 40% Titan Storm Maiden all elemental resist and 40% Titan melee range resist for that fourth skill. The fifth skill brings a lot of stuff here. You're going to get 250% Titan Storm Maiden armor piercing. Not very much considering how much armor we have. So this guy's definitely not our main attacker, is he? And then see here, when Lightning Storm strikes the enemy, they'll get a negative 4% debuff to their elemental damage, their lightning resist, and melee resist for up to 4 troops in its zone, a max of 10 times. Also, on any offensive spell cast, you have a 50% chance to cast lightning spells on a random unit, a max of 15 times. Moving on to his prestige skills here. At level 10, you're going to have 125 base Titan damage and health. At prestige level 1, start of every battle, for every 30 seconds, it's going to cast lightning on 5 enemies. Every 15 seconds if you have Thor on defense. Now, from prestige level 4, every 5% of Thor's health that's lost, you're going to get 60% Titan and Troop armor, a max of 20 times, because obviously there's only 25%. So that's a lot, dude. It's 1,200 Titan and Troop armor, so that helps out there, at least on the defensive side, I guess. Then unlocked at prestige level 7, every 5% of Thor's health is lost. You're going to get 60% Titan and Troop lightning damage, a max of 20 times. So it's 1,200% Titan and Troop lightning damage. And then at prestige level 10, every 5% of Thor's health lost, you're going to get negative 3% enemy Titan, Troop, armor, and ranged resist. So basically that's what, max 20 times? So if Thor goes completely down, you will have negative 60% Titan, Troop, armor, ranged resist, and armor dropping, guys. That's a lot, but that's of course obviously dependent upon Thor dying in order to get that. So if you're a smart player, and let's say you happen to come across a Thor on defense, you just don't hit him until the end of the fight, right? So comparing this new reskilled prestige, or updated prestige anyways, to the old updated prestige, let's check it out. So back in the day, I want to say December of last year, the prestige skill was 80% base Titan damage and health, and he had the start of the battle at every 30 seconds. He cast lightning on 5 enemies in every 15 seconds. They have now added these buffs and debuffs to kind of bring them into at least somewhat of the range of the current meta, where we have these insane power numbers that are there, right? So that adds a lot to it. Now, if you look at it, total, like I said, you're going to get, this is depending on Thor dying, right? 1200% Titan and Troop armor, 1200% Titan and Troop lightning damage, and the debuff on the enemies is minus 60% armor and minus 60% ranged resist. So that's quite a bit that you're getting, but like I said, and I'll have to keep saying it, it all depends on Thor dying. So if you're attacking with Thor, that means you got to put him in the middle of the fight as quickly as possible and hope that he gets dropped. And if you're defending with Thor, well, hey, a smart player is probably not going to smack on Thor because he's going to be dropping your troops as fast as possible, you know, and obviously trying to avoid those darn lightning spells as they're coming down. But, I mean, you can just kind of move around from those, hopefully. Now, this leads me to a question I have, and the SPP accounts are going to have to look into this because they're going to be getting Thor and all the prestige food they need in order to prestige him up to level 10 to see what's really happening here. Right? I'm not advocating regular players spend all their prestige food on Thor to see if this works. I mean, that's a lot of prestige food. But it says unlocked from prestige level 1, right? You got that 30 seconds you're casting that lightning spell or 15 seconds of defense. My wondering is, do the prestige spells, the prestige skill spells, count as a spell cast, which would trigger that 5th skill that Thor has, where on offensive spell cast, 50% chance to cast lightning spell on random units. You know, so does that work that way or not? SPP accounts, if you guys get your Thor, can you check this out, play with it, and let us know if that's what's happening? Or if you get Thor and you want to prestige him enough to see if that goes on, you want to test it out, hey, do it. Leave a comment below and let everyone know, does that work or not? Because if that's the case, well, that makes those lightning spells crazy, right? Because, you know, every 30 seconds you're dropping a lightning spell, and then you have a 50% chance to drop more lightning spells. That's a lot of freaking lightning. So that would be cool, and that could change the dynamic of things on attack and defense for this Titan. So in conclusion, let's look at all of Thor's skills in total, his regular skills and prestige skills, and kind of get some rough math on the numbers. I made a little chart here. You can see what he's getting, right? His damage is boosted quite a bit, but not enough, I don't think. Troops aren't going to hit very hard. So, I mean, overall, guys, I mean, they will if Thor dies, right? But I don't really see this guy as an attacking Titan unless that prestige skill does trigger his 5th skill. Then I could see going in with an all lightning style attack, right? You're just getting tons of lightning storm spells, lightning spells, and you just go to town and hope that Thor can live long enough and your troops can live long enough as he's dying to decimate the units, right? All those battalion units with that lightning spell, just take them out. That could be a strategy that works. As defense, though, I'm not too sure if I see it working too well in the current meta, and even with the future meta coming up, who knows what that's going to be. Is this going to be enough? Is he going to have enough punch? And I said, you know, players, if they're just not auto-attacking and they're actually trying to play, they are just going to avoid hitting Thor and not allowing the Storm Maidens or Thor to get that extra damage and armor and stuff, so they can just drop the enemies, avoid the spells hopefully, and then take out Thor at the end, and hey, you're good to go. I mean, Thor gets a little beefier as he's dying, but that doesn't matter, not with the amount of armor that's out and about, or armor piercing that attackers have nowadays, and their debuffs hitting this guy's buffs. So yeah, so you guys can look at that table there if you guys want to look at the numbers and judge for yourself if this guy's going to be worth going for, and at that point in time, worth prestiging all the way to level 10. It's an expensive investment when we have a brand new meta staring us down within, what, another week or two, right? That's crazy. All right, guys, let's move on. Well, it's time to break down some numbers talking about the grind of this event. But before we start, don't forget, I don't count Portal Stone refresh rate. I don't look at the Portal Stone battle drops because I have no idea how many you're going to get. We're always looking at a 60-second PP turnaround, PP, ping pong land turnaround time, using the top boost Titan, which is 1.4, and we only count the 1-star boost relics for any of the rolls where I include that in my numbers, so that way it's always a worst case scenario and we can move on from there. All right, let's take a look at the chosen titans for this event. For a 1.1 boost, any 3-star champion will do. 4-star champions will get you a 1.2 boost, and if you got Thor, Lubu, Hell, or Growthorn, it'll get you a 1.4 boost. And the Storm Candles are the boost relic for this event, so if you got some of those from Theater of War, well, good for you. Get to work. Now, real quickly here, something I noticed. Here's a free suggestion for the devs. Every event, I think the main Titan, the main, featured Titan should be a 1.5 boost Titan in the event. So not only does it help the new players that get him to help, start boosting them up from that point forward and getting better souls, but also for our collectors who already have these Titans, hey man, it's kind of a nice little, hey, thanks for holding on to them, thanks for playing the game so long and already having these guys, here's your 1.5 boost, get to work, have fun. Just a suggestion, wouldn't take much to do, I think. Nice and simple. The next bit of data we got to take into consideration are the event rewards in the event that help out with the grind. You're going to get yourself 4,850 gems, 1,000 portal stones in this event, and since it's a finish plus, they're giving us 8 boost tokens for us to finish this thing out. Now, whether you're going to use them for the event or you're going to save them up for a future event, that's totally up to you, but they are in there. Those are our event rewards that will help out with our grind. Now let's talk about the sale, right? The return on investment that we get from the developers themselves. They make these events a little cheaper by tossing in better rewards. This is kind of their way of making up for getting rid of our 4K gems, right? Anyways, with 1,000 portal stones in this event, you got yourself 4,600 souls. With the gems, another 3,700 souls. And if you use all 8 boost tokens and you only get a 1-star roll, you got 3,500 souls for about 12,000 souls total. That's 40% of this event. So really, in reality, guys, this entire event is only an 18,000 soul event for everything, right? That's Thor, Mjolnir, 3 Titans for prestige food, all the other little stuff that's in there. That's all 18,000 souls that you technically would have to, quote-unquote, buy with your gems, portal stones, or cash if you need to buy that kind of stuff. So just keep that in mind, guys. It's always good to remember that the events aren't as, expensive per se as they're advertised. And now for a wall of numbers. Math. This was fun to do. Anyways, guys, I broke it down a few different ways here for you because this event has a lot of things going on and not everyone's going to want to do the whole entire thing. Some people are going to go, for the staff. Some people might go for the tokens. Someone might go for that Arca, that lightning Arca that's in there. And then we have our free-to-play and grind minimums. So let's start off at the very top with the big one, the pure grind at 30,000 souls. If you're going to do this entire thing, pure grind, you're looking at about 2,100 battles to do it. Overall, it's going to take about 36 hours of pure grinding if you've got that 60-second turnaround time. If you need to buy the gems in order to buy the portal stones that would be required, you're looking at about $50 to finish the entire event. Now, let's say you want that Staff of Storms. You saved yourself 2,000 Divine Gems when it was available last week and said there's no way that thing's worth 2,000 gems. Well, hey, you were right. It's only worth 23,000 souls. So you made out like a bandit this week and you can grab it for yourself. If that's your case and that's what you want, you're looking at about 1,600 battles, about 27 hours to grind it out, and, $40 if you want to buy the gems to buy the stones. So $40, you get yourself your staff. Now, if you're looking just to get all 8 tokens for your future grind, maybe for the future meta coming up and all, well, it's going to take you 1,500 battles to get those souls down, about 25 hours to grind it out, and once again, I would say spend about $40 in gems in order to get it done. But you'll have a bunch of gems left over after you've done your grind, which is great. Now, let's say you want that new Arca, right? You're into that small chance of something happening every 20 seconds. Well, hey, you got that at 20,000 souls. You're looking at about 1,400 battles, and all with the way that costs, you're looking at about $30. So $30 for the gems if you're going to be spending money, then you're good to go. If you need to be just a free to play and you're a grinder, right, and you just are looking at the very minimum that you should be doing, I would say go for 7,000 souls. It's an 8-hour grind, guys, over the weekend. If you're free to play, you can grind for 8 hours. Invest about 5,000 gems. That's going to give you a 5,000 gem savings, though, on the 5 event tokens. Remember, 5 event tokens is worth 10,000 gems. So it's way more than worth it. If you don't have the gems saved up, just invest $10, guys, right? You get the rest from your dailies. For $10, you get yourself 5 boost tokens, right? So that's $2 a token for a future event that you're actually interested in. So no matter what, guys, these are the numbers. If you need to look at the graph, well, just pause it, take a screenshot, whatever, and that's going to kind of give you your worst case scenarios to do if you're not using any relics. All right, guys, let's move on. Before I do, just one more thing. Looking at the math, since I'm here anyways, let's check out the Staff of Storms. That was worth 2,000 gems. Taking that into consideration, looking at Mjolnir at 30,000 divine gems, it kind of starts to give us an idea of what a divine gem might possibly be actually worth in value. So, breaking down the math roughly, what I kind of came up with is for every 14.8, so 15 to 19 gems equals 1 divine gem, right? That equates out to about 2.5 to a little over 3 portal stones per divine gem, or 11.5 to 15 souls per divine gem. Now, like I said, that's a real simple breakdown to kind of look at it, seen from the 2,000, Staff of Storms, all up to a 30,000 relic when we do a finish plus here for one of the 5 stars. I'm not trying to give anyone any idea that they should try to sell divine gems for gems, or you can trade them up and all that stuff. It's just, it kind of helps to look at their value, especially since everyone's going for divine gems more nowadays for divine titans, the divine relics, the 5 stars and all that. And the new special 4 stars are going to be putting out in these little relic collections. Divine gems is going to be a currency. So since it's going to be a currency, you're going to have to really consider, is it worth what you're doing? How much time you're investing, how much it's going to cost you in the long run. So you can actually get a dollar value in a sense for these divine gems. It makes it out kind of interesting for math in the future as we keep on going. I'm just hoping that they do not, and I repeat, do not make divine gems something you can actually purchase. That would be bad. Don't do it, devs, please. I probably shouldn't even toss it out there. So, just ignore I even said it. All right. Now, one last thing here. We got to look at, is this event really worth it? This one's kind of a tough one for me. Like I said, this is the 3rd time now Thor's coming out. So for older players, you probably already have Thor. And the prestige skill is retroactive. So if you already have him, you really don't need to get him for the prestige skill. Now, if you don't have Mjolnir, there's better 5-star champion relics that are out there, right? Especially this one here is very, very specialized. If you listen to, let's say, like Vintage, you just had Zalon stream yesterday talking about how specialized this thing really is. I highly recommend you guys listen to Zalon stream, listen to Vintage. He explains it way better than I can. But you got to keep that in mind. Another thing you got to keep in mind is just the cost of Thor himself. Back in December, the guy was 16,000 souls in his event. Now he's 19,000 souls. So is he really worth the extra 3,000? Is the updated prestige worth an extra 3,000 souls? I'm not too sure, guys. Now, you can also take into consideration when you do get Thor, you're also going to get 2 other things of prestige food, right? You're going to get Lubu, who's a Pantheon Titan, and Stormbore. So does that now make it worth 3,000 souls? Once again, that's a decision you have to come up with, or decide, I guess, right? Now, everyone's situation is going to be different. Some of you guys are brand new players, are new to the game, and you're looking for Titans. Some of you guys are looking for Lightning prestige food because you're trying to get that hell up to P10. Well, it's here for you. And some of you guys might just really love Thor and like the idea of having a lightning-themed Titan that's going to go out there and drop tons of spells. That's totally your thing too, man. I'm not going to look down on anyone for playing with a Titan they enjoy, even if it might not be meta, right? Maybe you're not destroying everybody, but you have fun. That's all that really matters in the end, guys. It gets really annoying sometimes seeing some people sit there and complain and laugh at other players because they're not meta or they're not playing with the best relic setups. Who cares, right? At the end of the day, dude, you play your way. Have fun. If you're into having a top, tip of the spear Titan and the best relics out there, more power to you, dude. Enjoy it, right? That's you. If you just want to have some fun, dude, play with some cool looking Titans, jump in the game every now and then, hey man, that's great too. We need all you guys out there playing. So I'm not going to sit here and judge people for how they play the game and what they're going to spend on, right? These videos that I put together is for everybody. I just want to give you guys information so you know how to invest your time and your money in this game. It's a great game. I do enjoy it. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes, yeah, it does get monotonous and boring. But overall, dudes, I've been here for, I think going on 4 years now. Something like that, 3-4 years. And I'm not stopping. I'm still going. Right? I mean, that's just the way it is, man. It's a love-hate relationship sometimes with the devs, but it is what it is. So you guys play the game you want to. Just really decide, is the juice worth the squeeze when it comes to how you're going to invest in the game? And those are kind of my final thoughts on this, dudes. And that's really it. If you've lasted this long, I hope that I've earned your subscription. If you're already subscribed, awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, but maybe do me a favor and share this video. Help me get out there, guys. Definitely hit that like button, please. Comment, whether you want to comment something awesome, you want to criticize something I said, you want to toss in some of your own advice, please, dude. Any comment helps me with the algorithm, so it gets my videos out to more people. I have a goal of 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, guys. It's the end of July. I really want to get there. It'll be huge. Plus, also, guys, to be totally honest, it'll help get the missus off my back about my channel because she's starting to get tired of me making these videos and not having enough followers. I'm not even kidding, guys. I'm not even kidding. All right, I need to get more followers so that she'll let me keep making videos. So please share my videos and help me get to 1,000 subscribers so I can keep on doing my thing. Anyways, guys, I got to get into this event. I got a ton of grinding to do. So, hey, this is Darshigong. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to catch all of you awesome people gaming on the dark side.